Hello and welcome back. This is going to be day 3, technically, of being purpose. So let's talk some more about it. So you cannot be purposed if you are born with a disadvantage or with a negative from the start. So let's talk about this. There's a difference in being born into sin versus being born sinful. Okay, these are two different circumstances. One is true and the other is false. Okay, so many people misuse and abuse the passage in Psalms 51 and 5 to say, here it is, it says we are born guilty. But what I want you to do is I want you to check the translations. I'm not going to say that every single translation, is perfect, because it is translated by humans and we are fallible. Okay, however, I do believe that the point overall is perfect, okay, and what God intended. We just have to do our due diligence and actually research our answers. So if you look at the different translations, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So some translations will say, oh, they were born in sin. And then some will just say, that this particular writer was shaped or formed from a sinful circumstance. And I'm here to tell you that is the correct way to view that from the Hebrew translation and the Greek. Okay. So, like the R word, for instance, okay, we know that the R word happens. It is a very sinful, action. Okay. And if a soul is birthed as a result of the sinful act against its mother, this is an example of a sinful conception. Okay. Fornication is another one. There's others, but these are just maybe the common two that I would just, mention. So we all understand that babies come into this world and they have to be taught everything. Okay. God says in order for something or someone, to be a sin or to be sinful, there must be a violation against one of his laws. Okay. Says God. And you can find that in 1 John 3 and 4, because it says, whosoever commit a sin transgresses also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. So there's our definition right there. Now here's the other condition. In order for something to violate a law, there must be an understanding of said law. Okay, so babies, they have no concept of understanding, have no clue what that means. Okay, people who are less than capable of understanding, okay, as well, they cannot be amenable to something that they don't understand. Okay, due to, a mental condition, due to a physical condition, whatever the case may be. If they mentally cannot understand, that's just what it is. Okay, they can't be charged. All right. Every other creature other than humans, okay, animals, we don't charge animals child support when they have babies and, this and then the third. They're not charged with fornication and marriage and divorce and things of that nature. So come on, y'all. All right. So why would you try to do a baby this way is what I'm trying to say. It's the equivalent of trying to take a baby to court and charging them with anything other than being cute. Stop it. All right. Matthew 19 and 14 says, Jesus said, suffer little children and forbid them not to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of heaven, says God. Okay, so they have no reason to fear damnation, says God. Everyone that teaches that children are born sinful better beware. These children are purposed, okay, and they are in a sinless condition, meaning their sins are not against them until they actually know right from wrong. And that comes at different times. Everybody doesn't learn the same. Some people mature faster than others. Okay, only God knows when that time is, and that particular child, when they know right from wrong, okay, then their sins are upon them. But there is a, time period to where their sins are not on them. And that's just what the Bible teaches. All right. So you better beware. If you are teaching, that you were born sinful, then you are in direct opposition to the Creator. Now, who's going to check God? Certainly not me. So I'm just a servant. Okay. And every human is, honestly, if you want to just break it all the way down. So can't nobody check God. Okay. I would say go back to the conversation that he had with Job. That's a real good refresher to understand our position. Okay. There is no equal to God. All right. But I digress. Matthew 18 and 6 says, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones, which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depths of the sea. Now that is a strong rebuke coming from God directly. Do not forbid the little ones from being taught about God. They have nothing to fear until a certain time frame. So we can talk some more about this. If you don't like what I'm saying, please comment. We can talk, we can chat, we can learn and grow together. I love you, and I want what's best for you. I don't want to just argue with you. I want you to listen to God, just like I do. I obey God. I'm not always right, but on the things that I am right about, yeah, I'm going to fight for them. This is one of them. So anyway, I love you. Bye.